What's going on? We're here again on the exhibit floor. Judd Burden here with Asphalt Kingdom. All out parking lots. Mr. Marco, what's up, buddy? Pennsylvania.
What's up,
Pennsylvania's in the house.
We're here.
412, is that 412?
That's the western half. We're 610-215.
Shit.
The eastern half.
All right, cool, man.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Pavement Expo? I know it's just opening up.
Just
what are you
opening
thinking?
up. Always great to come down. Always great to see all familiar faces. My 10th one. Been coming since we first started. My business partner, Kevin McGarvey. Always great to see the latest trends. Always great to just trade best business practices. Go to the classes. Check out what the latest things coming out in the market is. And Judd's always been a guy that I've always watched on social media since the beginning. I mean, you've been doing it how long now on social media? I mean,
dude, we had a chat last night. We were at what was the Public House?
Yeah.
And we had some delicious burgers over there, and we were chatting a little bit about the journey, right? Like about where we start. And we have a very similar start, like with buckets to riches, I call it, right? And so I saw photos that you had of when you first started out, and it was like a white van, an enclosed white van.
Yeah.
And it was what, a Dodge or a Ford?
It was a Ford E250,
line?
Econoline, yeah, 2003 Ford.
How much money did you start with?
We started, it was a $20,000 investment.
$20,000.
$20,000, and last year we did 12.5 as a company.
Can you imagine? That's 12.5 thousand you did last year?
No, that's not thousand, it's million. Yeah.
12.5 million. How many years in business?
This will be our 11th year. Yep, 11th year official. Kind of doing in-house work. We also do national work as well. So we service. We did up to 40 states last year as a company, taking care of our clients. It's been a great growth for sure.
So when you approached me last night while we were there at the Public House, and I saw those photos, it brought back like a lot of emotion for me as well, because I remember what it was like that first moment that I went out and transacted, like the first moment that I exchanged services, like value to somebody, and they gave me money, they gave me fiat in return.
Right.
And I was like, that feeling of excitement of that very first job. Do you remember your very first job?
I do. We made a lot of mistakes in the beginning. We did a lot of friends, a lot of family first. And, we always tried to do the best we could to come back and do it right. Finally, you get better every day. You just try and, repetition and experience. And then we came down to shows like this. Like, we learned so much coming to this show. The first one, I think, was in 2012 in Nashville. Was the first one we went to. And ever since, we were just like, we got so much back from it, and just being able just to talk about, different techniques, how to get quicker, how to get faster, what's the best machine, what's the best material to use. All that stuff those conversations are happening here at MPE, and that's why we're still coming back.
So, question for you, because I'm all about asking that one more question, and it's like, how do we go beyond just general conversation into something a little bit deeper, because I think that's something really important that a lot of us lose track. Like, what would be the number one thing, the factor that contributed to your pivoting point in your business that allowed you to really grow? Because there had to have been a period that was very plateaued, and there was then more of a hockey stick curve.
So yeah,
that
we started mainly residential, and then we got into the commercial market. We were doing kind of both, and then we just transitioned to doing 100% commercial work and larger clients. And then basically every opportunity, whether it's big or small, we go all out for the customer. So during tough times, if that customer is asking us just to remove or replace a small pothole or a parking bumper all the way up to a mill and pave, we're going to treat it as serious as as a small or big job. Response time. Obsessed with response time. So even if we don't have an update, we're giving you an update. That's one thing. We have a great team. We have about 30 employees right now. We've used over 100. We have 150 partners around the country. So we're real proud of that. We work with really great people all over the country. That's one of the best parts about it, is just being able to link up with companies that embody our values, and then just being able to help them to make money. We make money, and we get things done for our client. We take care of their needs, and it's a beautiful thing.
Why are you truly here right now at the National Pavement Expo?
I mean, education, to learn, and to just kind of just vibe with people that have done a lot of the same things that I've gone through, and just to kind of like hear their story and then make relationships. I mean, there's people I've met at the show that became almost family at this point, and I'd like to see them every year. I mean, a guy like Marvin, I mean, saw Marvin putting himself out there on social media, you know, over 5 years ago, and his stuff wasn't that great, but he was putting himself out there, and he was genuine, and now he's top of the game, and he's doing really well, pulling off events, and it was great to see that last night, for sure. But yeah, I mean,
what's next for you?
Next for us is, you know,
business.
For business, I mean, it's going to be, you know, transition. We'd like to say we did all 50 states, and maybe even go international for some of our clients. That might be something that is in the cards, you know, and then just continuing to just build a team and build a reputation and just grow. And, you know, haven't really thought, like, it was a matter of just getting to this point, and now we're here, and now it's a matter of, like, you know, trying to figure all that stuff out and game plan. But
you soaking it up? Are you able to soak it up? Are you able to appreciate
what
it is that you built?
You know, I mean, what we all just had to go through with COVID and the pandemic, and not being able to see everybody in person, and now be able to come here and just like witness it, be here in person. Like last year was kind of weird because we're kind of coming back now. It kind of feels, you know, pre that, but I am soaking it in. It's great. It's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, listen, I appreciate your time very much, Marco Menna. I know you have all kinds of great things in store. You're just a young guy that's on a mission to change lives, I'm sure. That's really, you know, when I think about the one team over at the Pavement Group and TCS, they kind of see everybody as the one team, right? And like that's what we have a responsibility for in the industry, is to make it more attractive for hires, make it more attractive for facility managers, property managers, and ultimately make the industry a better place. And
Yes,
I know that you're doing that, and I appreciate the relationship, and I look forward to building a long-standing relationship with you, bro.
Thanks, John. Thanks, man.
If you liked this video, go ahead and check out this video, or check out this video. And don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe right here below.